Welcome back, folks. Well, tonight we bring you a story on how high school football has taken a new turn in the desert Southwest, all in efforts to minimize the rise in cases of coronavirus. But they're still bringing you youth sports to the community. Tonight we take a look at how Yuma Union High School District is handling football during the pandemic.
The roaring sound of the stands is just a mere memory of what Friday nights used to sound like. But now the noise has been reduced in an effort to minimize the spread of COVID-19.
March 16th was the first Monday that the pandemic had really closed schools. I suspected that our fall sports would look and feel a lot different than they ever had before.
Eric Patton with the Yuma Union High School District says their priority remains to keep
everybody safe. Honestly, I think for me, the most, whether it's on-field injuries or COVID-related things, safe.
Among several changes in place during the pandemic, unless participating in physical activities, masks must be worn at all times. There's no sharing of water bottles and no locker room access.
You notice it more than anything this year is how much the locker room matters, and being able to be in the locker room for 15, 20 minutes prior to practice and then, post practice as well. Kids are showing up now, they have all their equipment, they have all their bags, they have everything, they're ready to go, and we're not really using locker rooms at all. So
only 4 spectators are allowed for each player, and tickets cannot be purchased at the door. Students will fill out the form online with contact information, and names must be verified at the gate with a $5 fee. But probably one of the biggest changes this year is no AIA state playoffs.
Well, we're not the only ones. I mean, Tucson's not going to have playoffs. Phoenix Union's not going to have playoffs. Obviously, the Tualatin District won't either. So I think this is something that a lot of teams or districts have been affected by.
The Hill Ridge Hawks had a historic season last year, going all the way to the state for a playoffs. But now that dream is on hold in efforts to stop the spread. The district believe it's best to stick to local area teams. So now, locals are competing for city bragging rights.
For us, I definitely don't think it's practice. There's a lot of city pride, and the city championship is something that our athletes have an ability to win every single year, regardless of if state championships are a possibility. The city championship is something that has decades and decades of pride on the line.
And well, if you're missing the action of the Friday nights, well, the pandemic has now presented new ways to bring you the action at the tip of your fingertips.
Intercepted. Jaheim Wilson-Jones is going to take it back 40 yards on the pick six. Touchdown, Gila Ridge.
Of course, there were people disappointed by the fan restrictions and things like that. But I think that the live stream has really helped people feel a little bit better about what was going on and put a new spotlight on our athletes.
And despite the restrictions and guidelines in place to ensure safety, most of the community is just thankful for football during the pandemic. In Yuma, Jasmine Arenas.
Well, and behind the scenes during these live streams are broadcast students from San Luis and Hill Ridge High School. The broadcasters are local district staff as well. And also, Yuma Union High School District has made it a priority to ensure their community remains safe during this difficult time. So according to the district, as of now, no COVID-19 outbreaks have come out of this season.